Hey guys, today we're diving into one of the most exciting parts of Clash of Clans, the Hero Hall, and more importantly, hero equipment. If you've been upgrading your heroes and still feel like they're not living up to their full potential on the battlefield, don't worry, you're not alone. These heroes are awesome on their own, but equipping the right gear can totally change the game, giving them extra powers and making them absolute monsters in battle. In this video, we'll go through the best and worst hero equipment you should be focusing on. Some gear lets your heroes summon backup troops, others give them crazy damage boosts that can tear through multiple buildings at once. Stick around, because by the end of this guide, you'll know exactly how to make your heroes unstoppable and finally get the most out of your hero haul. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking hero equipment in Clash of Clans. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of tier list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching.
My friends, only 0.1% of viewers subscribe. If you like this type of content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance for your support.
The hero equipments in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Lavaloon Puppet and Royal Gem. You ever pick up a hero equipment and instantly regret it? Yeah, we're diving into the why did I even buy this tier, starting with the bottom of the barrel. First up, the Lavaloon Puppet. Honestly, this thing has the worst damage per second and hit points even when it's maxed out. That's right, even fully upgraded, it's basically a glorified paperweight in your inventory. You'd be better off using that slot for literally anything else. Yes, even the one you were thinking, nah, that's useless about. It's slow, fragile, and just sad. Then we've got the Royal Gem. Now, it's not completely useless because you can use it to restore hit points for the Royal Champion, but that's literally all it does. No flashy effects, no extra troops, no fireball raining down from the sky, just a little health potion for your hero. It's like giving your champion a vitamin when they were hoping for a full energy drink. So yeah, if you're hunting for excitement or game-changing power-ups, the Royal Gem is not where you'll find it. The hero equipments in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Barbarian Puppet, Archer Puppet, Frozen Arrow, Life Gem, and Heroic Torch. Ever grab a hero equipment and think, this might actually be useful, only to realize it's just meh? Welcome to the C tier zone, where things aren't terrible, but they're definitely not WoW worthy. Let's kick things off with the Barbarian Puppet. This little guy only summons a swarm of barbarians, which honestly, higher level Town Hall troops can just wipe out like they're nothing. It's super situational and overall below average. You might get a laugh from the chaos it causes, but don't expect it to carry your battle. Next up is the Archer Puppet. It conjures 35 invisible archers during fights, which sounds cool at first, right? But here's the catch. Their attack power and duration are really low. Basically, they vanish before you can even say, take that. Not a great equipment to pour resources into unless you're completely out of other options. Think of it as a magic trick that looks impressive but doesn't do much damage. Then we've got the Frozen Arrow. It can slow down enemy attacks, which sounds handy, but here's the kicker. It only lasts 3 seconds. 3 seconds. For the Archer Queen, you want something that gives her a real edge, not just a tiny hiccup for the enemy. It's a fun gadget, but don't expect it to save the day in tight situations. The Life Gem is next. This one blesses nearby allies within range with extra hit points, which is nice, I guess. But honestly, other troops or equipment can achieve the same effect more reliably. It's one of those, well, it's okay, but why bother kind of tools. You'll rarely find it being the game changer in a battle. Finally, the Heroic Torch. This one actually has some potential. Nearby troops can jump over walls, move faster, and attack more effectively for anywhere from 11 to 20 seconds. It's short-lived, but when timed correctly, it can create some fun chaos on the battlefield. Still, it's situational, so don't rely on it for every fight. Think of it as a spicy sidekick rather than the star of the show. The hero equipments in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Snake Bracelet, Rage Vial, Invisibility Vial, Action Figure, Rage Gem, Haste Vial, and Metal Pants. Let's step up a notch to B tier, where the equipment isn't broken, but it's definitely got some tricks up its sleeve. Starting with the Snake Bracelet, it's not super powerful on its own, but when paired with other S tier equipment for the Barbarian King, like the Spiky Ball, it suddenly starts shining. Think of it as the sidekick that makes the hero's main move look even cooler. Alone? Meh. Together? Quite the tag team. Next, we've got the Rage Vial. This little vial makes the king enrage for 10 seconds. Sounds simple, right? but when you combine it with the Giant Gauntlet, it's a match made in strategy heaven. If you're planning your battle carefully, this is worth investing some ores in. Timing and combo play are everything here. The Invisibility Vial is a solid pick for the Archer Queen. It makes her invisible to enemies, lets her land some heavy hits, and even restores a bit of health. It's basically like giving her a temporary superhero cloak. Not a game-breaking item, but definitely handy if you want her to sneak past defenses and deal serious damage. Action Figure is next, and this one's fun. It summons a level 10 giant to support the Archer Queen. Imagine this. Your queen sneaks in, your giant smashes through buildings and distracts troops, and suddenly, the battlefield feels a little more under your control. It's situational, but when it works, it's really satisfying to watch. Then we've got the Rage Gem. This is perfect if your army has lots of air troops. When equipped on the Grand Warden, team troops deal extra damage. Ground troops? Not so much. They tend to get roasted in tougher battles, but flying units? Absolute chaos. It's one of those know your army composition pieces of equipment. Haste Vial comes next. It dishes out 88 damage per second for 10 seconds, which makes it a moderate but reliable choice for the Royal Champion. Nothing flashy, but it keeps her punching hard during key moments. Perfect for those mid-battle bursts when timing is everything. Finally, we've got Metal Pants. This one reduces damage by 70% for 15 seconds at max. Sounds amazing, right? Well, if the Royal Champion is being targeted by multiple key buildings, it loses some of its impact. Still, in the right situation, it can save your champion's life and buy you a few crucial seconds. It's situational, but definitely worth knowing how to use. The hero equipments in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Seeking Shield, Giant Gauntlet, Vamp Stash, Giant Arrow, Healer Puppet, Hog Rider Puppet, Henchman Puppet, Noble Iron, and Rocket Spear. Alright, moving up to A tier, where the equipment starts feeling like the real deal. First on the list is the Seeking Shield. This little number throws the Archer Queen's shield at up to 4 targets, chipping away their health with a massive 2,500 damage at max level. It's like giving her a multi-target mini superpower. Very satisfying to watch those defenses crumble in style. Next, the Giant Gauntlet. This one turns the Barbarian King massive for 17 seconds, letting him deal way more area damage, take hits like a champ, and even heal himself while he's at it. Pair it with the Rage Vial and you've got yourself a combo that can absolutely smash bases. Timing here is key, but when it works, it's glorious chaos. Vamp Stash is up next. This quirky gear recovers 300 hit points for your king per attack. It's not flashy, but for lower Town Hall levels, it keeps him alive and swinging longer. Think of it as a little, oops, I'm still standing magic in battle. Giant Arrow is a classic support tool for the Archer Queen. It helps her clear air bases and other building troops right at the start of a match. It's straightforward, reliable, and makes those early seconds of a raid much less stressful. Healer Puppet is next, and it's a solid choice for keeping your queen alive longer. It summons 3 healers to back her up, gradually restoring hit points so she can stick around in fights. Basically, it's like having personal medics following her into the chaos. Then there's the Hog Rider Puppet. This one is wild. The Royal Champion basically turns into a mini tank. She brings in 9 Hog Riders as duelists who soak up damage while she sneaks around invisible. It's chaotic, fun, and surprisingly effective when timed well. Henchman Puppet is a solid support option for the Minion Prince hero. It drops 2 puppets to aid him in battle, giving him some much needed bodyguards. Sometimes having a little backup is all that separates a clean raid from a total mess. Noble Iron is all about power spikes. It lets the Minion Prince deal an extra 770 damage quickly at the start of a fight, and it also increases his range. Perfect for making an early impact and turning the tide before the enemy even knows what hit them. Finally, Rocket Spear for the Royal Champion. She deals her own damage while throwing 9 spears within a 10-tile range, adding serious bonus damage. It's flashy, effective, and a perfect choice if you want to feel like your champion is the star of the show. The hero equipments in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Spiky Ball, Earthquake Boots, Magic Mirror, Fireball, Dark Orb, Dark Crown, Electro Boots, Eternal Tome, and Healing Tome. Alright, now we've reached S tier, the gear that makes you feel like a battle god. Let's start with the Spiky Ball, hands down the best pick for the Barbarian King, offering insane hit points, damage per second, and projectile attacks. Basically, it turns him into a walking wrecking machine. If you're going for dominance, this is your go-to. Next up, Earthquake Boots, another must-have for the Barbarian King. His earthquake attack can bring down walls and buildings in seconds, making him a terror on the battlefield. Combine it with other equipment and you're basically watching a one-man demolition crew in action. Magic Mirror is a game changer for the Archer Queen. It spawns 2 clones of her during fights, and these doubles act just like the Queen herself, with the same attack power and hit points. Suddenly, your Queen isn't alone. She's got a little squad of herself wreaking havoc. Fireball is epic, literally. It can wipe out heroes and destroy specific areas of an enemy base. The higher you level it, the more projectile damage it dishes out, making it perfect for taking out key defenses or causing chaos where it counts. Dark Orb is perfect if you want to slow down defensive buildings. It's like putting the enemy on a tiny timeout while you smash their base apart. Simple, effective, and kind of satisfying to watch in action. Dark Crown takes the minion prince to a whole new level. Extremely overpowered, it turns him into an absolute beast when troops die, and this ability can trigger up to 3 times. Think of it as unleashing a mini apocalypse with every fight. Electro Boots are a solid choice for the Royal Champion. Not only do they destroy all buildings within its aura at 200 damage per second, but they also restore some of her lost hit points. It's offensive and defensive in one neat package. Eternal Tome is next, and it's a total game changer. When fully upgraded, it makes the Grand Warden and your troops immune to damage for 8.2 seconds. That's almost like hitting the pause button on the enemy's chaos while you steamroll their base. Finally, Healing Tome. In tough fights, it heals the Grand Warden and nearby troops for 20 seconds with 150 hit points each, while also restoring 863 hit points and boosting attack. It's like a superhero medic following your army, keeping everyone alive and kicking while you push for victory. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.